Hello, my dear Cancerians. Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. This week, Cancer, we are going to do an energy check-in. We're going to see what your energy is right now, and then we're going to see what the energy is outside of you, but it's within your hemisphere, but it's not you. I'm very specific about that this week. It's energy outside of you, it's not you, but it is within your hemisphere. Now, what these two energies are creating, yours and something outside of you. So I'm going to look into that. There is an extended at the end of this reading. The link is at the top of the description if you're drawn to it. And in that extended, I literally just continue to pull cards out to see where the energy continues to go. So we're going to start with, and this is the last zodiac between me and you for this year. I'm going to take a little bit of time off over the holidays. So the next time I'm doing a zodiac with you will be 2021. So exciting, isn't it? It's weird. I'm finally going to go out the door, into the garbage can. And let's just put it in the incinerator, actually. Burn it up. Oh, I'm trying not to sneeze. Sorry. Okay. Going to go into my Wild and Low Animal Spirit Oracle deck for you. Cancer. The cheetah! How crazy is that? And the starfish. Oh, the cheetah and the starfish. This is like running towards your dreams, baby. Don't hold me back. I am going. Running to your dreams. You are on fire and you have feelings. This is like a fire and water. Wow, yeah, the starfish, the cheetah and the starfish. This is so funny because the cheetah came out. My channel hasn't been doing this for a while. It's doing a little bit this week with the repeat cards. The snake is at the bottom. The flower of life, all encompassed in the snake here. Let's see where this goes. I really feel like focus, focus. What you want. I'm going to put it like that because it feels like running. Rushing towards your dreams. Rushing towards what you really want. So I'm using two decks. Two tarot decks. So bear with me. I'm going to get the cards out from this deck first, and then I'm going to go to the other deck. That's interesting. You got, right? Like, do you see what you got going on? You got the star, the starfish star, and the star. There's the elements of what was in your reading last week coming in here. What was that? It was seductive and intoxicating. Seductive and intoxicating. It's a little bit like that again, Cancer. Yeah, you are the 4 Wands. It's part of your energy right now. It's pretty seductive. It's a very hot, passionate card. Like, it's like Mars, the fire of Mars and these wands erupting out of the forest and this gate open. I don't know, maybe you're like, maybe this is the time of year it gets you kind of like Randy or something. Jesus. This is crazy. The Hermit. This is so funny. I don't know. I want to say both these chicks are naked. You bringing like something into my readings? I don't know. How do I recall there's something different from last week because it feels very similar. But I'm totally laughing here because you have, I don't know, are you dealing with your Gemini? Do you have Gemini significantly in your chart somewhere? Or maybe someone you're dealing with does, and this story is carrying on. Because there's one of those things going on here. Because the Hermit and the Cheetah were in that reading. They just did. This deck has been well shuffled. And you can tell too, because the other cards that have come out are not even like linked. So, so the Hermit is going towards you. And this is the story in Gemini. The Hermit was going towards Gemini. But the funny thing was, Gemini was like looking back, like they've been waiting or expecting it maybe. And the Cheetah was like this energy wanting to come forward towards it. Now, the Four of Wands and the Hermit. Are you? This is playing out. Like this is so weird. I feel like this is playing out in two ways. I feel like A, you're drawing something in. I feel like you're drawing something in, but I also feel like because you're being portrayed as this Hermit, and the Hermit is reminding me of the Gemini, and the Hermit is coming for something. The Hermit, and look at this. Like this is some pretty hot, passionate intention here. You are the, yeah, see last week I had it going on with my Nanaimo bars. I think you got more than stuff going on with Nanaimo bars, Cancer. Or your intention is, like your intention though is pretty hot and fiery, but the Four of Wands is a union. It's a celebration of union. So I don't want to say that this is just a fly-by-night sort of energy that you're harnessing or that you have intention towards. Or like it's symbolizing that your intention is like really a little more long-term than that. You've really looked within, you know what you want. You know what you want, and you don't want anything that's not at least this, the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands can also symbolize like a union, a coming together. It is a coming together after a period of desolation. You know, coming through this forest, and maybe being lost in the forest, not having what you needed, but look, you open up these gates and here we go. We've made it. Look at you coming to the gate. You're coming to the gate here. Some sort of union, it feels like. So the energy that's outside of you, but it's within your hemisphere and it's not you, is the Tower and the Four of Cups. This is, it feels like someone outside of you is either A, feeling rejected. Someone's feeling some sort of rejection here with the Four of Cups. And the Tower is a big, like something surprising you. You're not expecting this. It's going to change things, you know, like how you woke up yesterday and felt about your life and the world around you is not the same as how you feel now after this Tower moment. And then here, like with the energy that's creating is huge. The Star in the Universe. I do feel like you're creating some sort of like really profound abundance, healing, massive healing, bringing yourself into an energy that is very, very rich with possibilities and dreams. And the Universe is like the World card. So closing off a cycle, the completion of the end. Yeah, the completion of the end. Because the end doesn't always come in one period. That's it. It's over. The end can be something that kind of, you know, waxes and wanes. But bringing this to completion, to start a new cycle. To start something very new and significant in your life. We got to clarify this stuff. This is really interesting. Now, I'll show you too. What's on the bottom is really conflictive. The Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords. There's conflict there. There's some sort of conflict. There's some sort of either inner conflict, feeling the necessity, the need to remove yourself from an energy. You know, with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords, it just feels like I feel like you don't want any conflict. I feel like you don't want any conflict. I'm trying to avoid conflict. Trying to avoid conflict, trying to avoid conflict of interest. You don't want any conflict, you don't want to create any conflict. You only want, okay, your energy is all about just wanting something very, very deep and lasting within yourself. And if you bring that energy in with someone else, the same thing. Guiding yourself towards that. This is, I don't know, let's see. Let's see, we clarify the Four of Wands and the Hermit for Cancer. The Star in the Universe. The Star in the Universe. The Tower and the Four of Cups. The Tower and the Four of Cups. My dog Lily is sleeping. And do you hear her? She's having a dream. And she's growling and barking. So we have the Tower. We have the Tower. We have the Four of Wands and the Hermit. Your energy. I have to be quiet. And we have the Page of Swords, the Justice card, and the Five of Swords. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you're really looking within here. You know what you want. You've been watching and learning. You're also seeking a balance here between what you're going to move away from, what you're going to continue watching. It's kind of interesting. You know what I feel like? I feel like part of your introspection here, your inner reflection, has also involved a bit of, I want to call it hangman energy. Like looking at energies outside of you. Trying to figure out like what they're all about, who they are. It's kind of, you know, you do a little bit of, I want to say Queen of Cups mixed with the High Priestess there. Yeah, it's pretty cool energy. Because you want what is only truly meant. Like, I feel like you're really coming to grips with who you are and what you want for yourself in life. And so you are sitting here and you are balancing what you observe and learn and understand and even communication and when things need to be exited. Like, that's kind of what you're doing here. So the energy that is outside of you, right, was the Tower and the Four of Cups. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Cups. There's something very slow. Coming in very slow. But with a plan, wanting to make sure that the destination is met. The Ten of Cups with the Six of Cups. This is someone who perhaps feels a very deep soulmate connection with you. I feel like it's coming towards you with the cheetah and the starfish. Something is like really fast. And it's interesting because the cheetah, you know, as it's sitting on the table, the cheetah is coming from this area. The area that I'm talking about for you, energy outside of you. And a star, like coming into the star, and here's the star here. You know, I'm actually going to specifically ask, what does this, let's call it the Knight of Pentacles for now. What does this Knight of Pentacles want? Yeah. So what do they want with Cancer? We have the Three of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. They really like you. I think you're beautiful. You got it all going on. They want a reconciliation with the Three of Cups. So I'm thinking, well, maybe this is just someone that in the past you had like some sort of happiness with. If it could be, I think this person wants happiness here. They want to reconcile with you. Oh, and here we have the star, the universe, right? Interesting the way both of these energies are just working with what's around them. They're completely nude. So there's nothing like binding them to the three-dimensional. It's just working with energy and emotions and feelings and alchemizing that, creating. And some of that, though, is a physical aspect of watching and allowing things to play out and see where they go. The Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. There's a heartbreak here. I do feel like you are creating some sort of abundance for yourself. The potential for abundance with the star. And you're doing this through healing, though. Through deep healing. The Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're doing deep healing with not just yourself, but those around you, in preparation for something new that's coming into a new cycle for you. Because you have the Ten of Cups, you have the Ten of Pentacles. But it needs to start from something brand new. Like it needs to start with this very young, youthful, fresh energy. I just want to pull down the Starfish and the Cheetah. I want to see if I can get one card for the Starfish, one tarot card for the Starfish for Cancer. One card for the Cheetah. The King of Swords. The Empress is at the bottom. The Two of Wands. The King of Cups. It feels a bit like, okay, the star, the starfish, they're very similar. So you have spent an awful lot of time really contemplating, like you have swords here. What you've been doing, like there's an awful lot of sword energy, air energy. Justice is Libra too, like it's all air energy. And here you are, kind of like healing and shining through. And you have the Nine of Swords, like you've really been working through some mental clarity here. You've really been trying to work through thinking processes, what you understand of things around you. But then you have like this cheetah, this catapult energy with the King of Swords. This is like some serious clarity. Real serious clarity coming in. It's almost abrupt. It feels like very intense, doesn't it? The King of Swords with the cheetah, it feels very intense. What is this cheetah's intention? I was feeling for you like, what is this cheetah's intention? It feels like it's connected to this Knight of Pentacles, and their intention is good, but let's just confirm that with the King of Swords. What is this cheetah's intention? They want to turn disappointment into happiness. Okay, so it's okay. It's okay. They want to turn disappointment, they want to turn something that feels like it didn't work out into a new beginning. They want to turn it into a new beginning, Cancer. And now at the bottom you have the Nine of Cups. And that's it. It's all reversed after that. That's interesting. This just feels like a whirlwind of energy. I'm going to push the cards down. I'm going to do the extended and see. I'm not going to shuffle those decks that I was using. I'm just going to continue to pull cards from the top and see how the energy continues to move forward. Thank you so much, my dear Cancerians, for being here with me in 2020. I do look forward to seeing you guys in a couple of weeks again in 2021. Until then, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.